Part 2. Now I was talking about the mini map. So my next suggestion is to move the mini map. You should be able to move the mini map wherever you want. That's my suggestion. To be honest with you, I would move the mini map in the middle of the screen, because most of the time there's nothing ever in the middle top that you're going to be looking at. I mean that should be my option, to move the mini map to either left, center, or right. I should be able to move the mini map wherever I want, to be honest with you. Now that's my next suggestion, is to move the mini map. I should be able to pick if it's a circle or a square, depending on what I want. And I'm thinking maybe I would do this with the mini map, because you're always looking at the mini map. My suggestion, instead of having the scroll of people dying next to the down here, I think the scroll should be next to the scroll should either be the scroll should be next to the mini map right here, or the scroll should be in the bottom by the gun in red and white. Red and white. Red or white, or red or blue. It should be in definite colors. When they have them in subdued colors, it's hard to understand. I mean, they've changed it over the years. Like, it used to be white kills brown, or yellow, or whatever beige they have it. Now to beige to white. That should be in definite colors, either red, blue, or red and white, whichever that should be in. And the scroll should be up here. You should scroll. It should you can either move your scroll down to the middle or next to the mini map. I mean, there's no point of having it next to this part right here. I mean, when you're looking at the score, you're only looking at the score briefly. The thing is the mini map shows you if somebody's given radar where your team is at, and then you have to look down. And then you're looking at the scroll and you're finding out which teammates are dying. Then you look back up here and something could have changed. Where you could have had the scroll, as the scroll is moving and you see the people dying, then in your mind you can assess the situation and you know what's going on with the scroll. And then you can tell just by looking at the minimap what's going on. Like, this guy killed this guy with an AK-47. I know he just ran past me. That was my teammate, and that's where the red dots are, and that's what's going on. So those two things you put together. You don't fucking put the scroll away from the minimap. The scroll and the minimap should go together. I mean, it's taking up a lot. I mean, that should be your choice. If you're a veteran player, then that shouldn't bother you. You can put that up in the middle or up at the top. And that's another thing. All the stuff that goes in the middle, like, hey, 50 points, bling, bling, and these big fucking whatever they have in the front, of the thing showing up, all that distraction in the gameplay. It's bad enough when the stealth bomber comes across and it shakes the whole fucking floor, and you're trying to shoot somebody, and then you got all this bling bling 500 bazillion points and the big numbers and I don't need all that. I am a veteran Call of Duty player. Do not need it. Don't want it. All I want is the scroll, the mini map, and that's it. Get rid of this dumbass A, B, and C. Put it on the bottom of the mini map. Another thing too, if I have the scroll going, telling me what's going on. See, if you're a good player, the scroll comes down here by the numbers on the bottom. If you're a good player, then you watch the scroll. It tells you the story of what's going on in the game, and then you can start associating that with the sounds of the weapons killing people, and then okay, this person's using the AK-47, he just killed this guy, I know that he has to reload, he's right around the corner, I have the jump on him. I mean, these are the things that you compute in your head. I don't need a big ass, like another A, B, and C flag with the skull, with a big ass skull on there blocking my view of somebody that's head glitching where my friend just got killed. I seen it because the scroll told me so. So move for Vance veteran options. This is what I'm talking about. Options for veterans to change this in the menu, that you could take the scroll or the big ass skull that the person died on, and you could put it on the mini map. I don't care. I don't even need it. I don't need that because I read the scroll. The scroll down here tells me what's going on. That should be for advanced options for veterans like myself and others out there who I'm sure would agree with everything I've just explained in this video. The other thing is, like, I don't need the music. To be honest with you, I don't need to see how many shells are coming out. If I got the number, I know that's when it's in. I don't need all that. Don't need it. Tell you right, I don't even need all this. I don't need that either. That can go. So this is basic stuff from every year that this hasn't changed. Everything I've just said hasn't changed since Call of Duty 4. You know, those are the things that can easily make my game so much better. It's just irritating enough that I have to deal with the ground shaking and all that nonsense and people getting away with sound whoring. It's funny. It's like, I'll let sound whoring be in the game, but yet it's not optional. That you doesn't come with the game, but I'll make it an option in the game where you forces, you know, if you want to have that as an advantage, you have to go out and buy a pair of headsets. You know, like, how the fuck, how is that in the game and not everything else like this shit in the game? That don't make no sense to me. Like, this is basic shit that I'm talking about that can make this game so much better. I'm not talking about, you know, Last Stand and all that other bullshit that, you know, that you have to deal with all the time. I'm talking about basic stuff here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. These are some of the ideas. Get rid of the music. Get rid of these icons. Get rid of all the shit on my screen. Listen to the videos over again. I know you all agree with me. I think this is the most genius idea. You put the icons at the bottom of the mini-map. Mini-map, you should be able to move it. My other suggestion was that in the menu, you should be able to have sensitivity options for every particular weapon. Because when you die and you pick up an SMG, your sensitivity options are standard from across the board. Whatever your sensitivity options are, like a sniper, you're going to be a 9 sniper. You run out of sniper bullets and you pick up an assault rifle. You don't want your assault rifle to be all fucking flying around. So when you pick up the assault rifle, the sensitivity options should fall to that weapon that you're using. That's just a thought. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed these videos. Until next time, it's your boy Fizz. Peace, and I'm out.